Guys, Bitcoin is currently dropping to the downside, but I'm telling you, there is no reason to panic. And this is a massive, massive trap that was set up here. I will show you exactly what's going to happen next and what I'm going to do. Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in here. I wanted actually to do a normal video, but then I saw Bitcoin dropping and changed my mind and said, okay, you know what? I need to do an emergency live stream rather than a normal video. So first of all, I will be honest, I did not have a look yet what the DXY is doing. It could be related to the DXY. I have otherwise another theory what's going on here, but the first thing that I want to look at right now is the DXY. The DXY not really moving, so it's not the DXY, so it is the other thing that I was suspecting. So yeah, on the CME chart, nothing to see here. We got the CME gap closed early this morning with price pushing up, and now we are breaking below Friday's closing price here, $90,300. The Bitcoin price is, I see it here on the other screen right now at around $89,500. But altcoins are not reacting that massively to this drop here right now. Let me actually change something. I think I need to change something with the camera. 1 second. A little bit further away. Yeah, so that's a little bit better. So now, when I go into the Bitcoin chart, first of all, we had the highest weekly candle close for Bitcoin ever. And here is already one sign that I told you guys this. I told you 2-3 days ago about this, or 3 days ago and 2 days ago I told you this. When it comes to the weekly close, what did I say? What I want to see for this week's candle. Exactly what we are seeing here right now. I told you I want that this comes a little bit down. I would have wished that this comes down by the end of the week, not in the beginning of the week. But I told you the next candle will come down a little bit, which is absolutely normal after such a crazy pump here, basically a $25,000 pump over 2 weeks. It's no surprise that we are pulling back here now a little bit. But it's actually also good that we are doing this right now, because that means we can go much, much higher by the end of the week or into the new week. So even if Bitcoin starts to bounce around here now between $86,300 and the $93,000 level, there's no problem, because in that chop, altcoins normally should go absolutely crazy. And I'm going to show you some altcoins that are, again, ready to pop here. You know, guys, if I say ready to pop, they're popping tomorrow most likely, like the other days here, or the same day. You know, we never know, but they're going to pop. I was never wrong in the last couple of days. I always had a really good quote. A good average, that's what I want to say. A good average with coins popping when I called them. And today is no different. So here, worst case, guys. Worst case, come a little bit lower, you know, so we get a small pullback, which was anyway overdue. And next week, we get the continuation candle to the upside. So am I worried about this? Not at all. Am I worried about my altcoin positions? Not at all. Not at all. Right now, at these levels, not worried. Break below $86,000, then I start to get worried, because then my altcoins positions will start to get hammered. So, but I will show you some reasons why I don't believe that we will go actually below this. Here on the 1 hourly chart, so here you see that a broadening falling wedge pattern had a deviation here where we try to break above and also try to stay above $91,800 approximately. If we would have managed to stay here, we would have gotten our continuation, but rather because of the resistance that has built up here from that move into a new all-time high, we got rejected. Created now a lower high that I had seen earlier today already. I had seen that when we came initially up here and was looking, I think I was here exactly at this candle, at this big green candle that pushed us up this morning. And I was looking here at the all-time high. I was like, oh shit, if we don't go higher today, then this is potentially a lower high, and we should start to be a little bit cautious here. But again, right now it's not the time to panic, as long as we are staying here within that falling broadening wedge. We could even go all the way down to the bottom here to $87,800 and still be bullish and get continuation to the upside. So I'm going to show you in a moment the exact levels I'm looking at for a potential bounce. I just want to warn you already, we could come a little bit lower, but this is again just a liquidity grab. And if you don't understand what a liquidity grab is and you try to short here right now, you'll get punished for it. So don't try to short this. I would definitely not try to short this, guys. Because here on the indicators, you see the stochastic is already almost on the bottom. The RSI starts to get to be oversold. On the MACD, there's no real indication yet of big selling going on. So here, even in this big push here to the downside, the candle here on the histogram did not flip red at that point, you know, in that big move. And now we have here only a small red candle. So this is, in my opinion, just a fake out. And this will turn around really quickly. And especially as long as we are holding here $89,700. You see, we try to bounce from here currently. Then on the MDX Algo scalp gradient, also here, just normal chop on the 4-hourly chart. Nothing to see here. We are more or less getting supported from the 0.5 level on the Fibonacci extension levels. Also from the green uptrend band here, we got supported. We bounced off that when you look here. And again, we are still on the reactor indicator, just going sideways. Also here, nothing really to see. So we did not see here now that we pulled down and start to turn this bluish in any kind of coloring shape, you know, shade. Did not happen. So, and rather, this looks like that this is slowly turning around and getting ready for a continuation into higher levels. But I can guarantee you, when we get up here, then it gets dangerous, guys. When we start getting here into $97,000, there I believe we are going to get a big reaction to the downside. I had warned you about this also, I think yesterday or the day before that. The closer we get to $100,000, the more likely it becomes that we get a massive, massive pullback at one point. Now, when we look at my Bitcoin long position here on ZoomX, I was, if you are in my Telegram channel, you saw that I was over $500,000. So now, because of this pullback, I'm slightly below again. But it's fine, you know, it's going up and down, up and down. Sometimes during the day, I'm above 500K, then I'm below it again. But we're going to manage. We're going to manage to get above there. So now what I like is that I have a lot of money sidelined. So I can now add to my position. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to fat finger here another $50,000. Because the next time when we are going up, I want to stay above 500K. I don't want to fall below it again. So that's why I fat fingered here now a little bit. And I think my other positions also, I need to close them and move them higher. Because here this, just in case that we are coming down into these levels, you know, I'm not expecting it, but if something crazy happens and we get like an unnatural wick that lasts for like a second and I get filled, you know, I rather have these orders down here. So I'm gonna also put one in at 87 for the same amount. And I'm gonna leave the rest. So I still have $165,000 here. Yeah, and you see now this position starts already to make profit. Again, guys, if you want to trade with me on ZoomX together, sign up with the link in the description. If you deposit $100 and open one single trade, guys, one single trade worth $1, it can be $1, open, close it, you are eligible for the giveaway of 2 times $500 per week. By the end of this stream, I'm going to give away $500. And what I'm going to do is, by the end of the stream, I will take 2 minutes to have a look who signed up during the stream and deposited and opened one trade. So if you're on, if you are not yet on ZoomX and you want to win $500 here on this stream in the next 50 minutes, then better get going, sign up, deposit the money, open that one trade, and you potentially stand a chance to win $500 by the end of the stream. So now, when I go into the 12-hourly chart, here you're going to see one of the reasons why I'm not really concerned about the current Bitcoin price action just yet, and that is the upward sloping trend that is currently supporting the Bitcoin price action was not broken. And at the same time, you can argue that we have here an ascending triangle, and we are with the next candle. With the next candle, we would enter the sweet spot to break out between, like I said, in the next 12 hours to Thursday night. So that within there is the sweet spot to get a break to the upside. So here, if I measure now the technical target for this, oh, look at that, $98,369, slightly above $97,000. But I think that at $97,000, because of the golden ratio, from there we're gonna get slapped down. You know, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get close to the target, but not reaching it. So, and here also on the 12-hourly chart, you see everything is setting up for continuation. Stochastic bottomed out. MACD is the red candles. They are not extremely huge, you know, so they could pull down much steeper. And the RSI is just going sideways, you know, so the RSI doesn't care. It's at 70%, is not in overbought territory, but almost, but it's not there. So, and hence, this is just some consolidation here with some shakeout territory. Oh, thank you for the €3. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, for for €3, how many Cokes can I buy for €3 here? I think I get 6 for it. I think I get it's euro. Yes, for euro I get a 6-pack. Thank you. That's my next Cola Zero 6-pack. So some undercover advertising here. So then liquidity. I think, as I mentioned now earlier, this is just a liquidity play where market makers are getting fed up of Bitcoin just moving higher with no too much over-leveraged liquidity sitting above us. And they're like, you know what, F it, we're going to drop it a little bit and take liquidity that's sitting currently below us. So I think that's what's happening here. And for that reason, I still believe that the Bitcoin price will move a little bit lower, potentially will do it slowly, gradually, so that altcoins don't get hammered like crazy. So, but I think we could see today a move to the 50 moving average into the middle band of the EMA ribbon, which would bring us down another $1,700 currently. So is that a crazy move? It's 2%. No, not really. You know, so if we get that move, let them grab the liquidity, then they're going to send it back up again. I don't believe that we go any lower than that, because we are not breaking anything. We are not breaking trend. We are not breaking any structures on the higher time frames. We are just grabbing liquidity, and then we continue to go up. The indicators have also no real room to push lower. So there's no reason to be concerned that we would now do something like this, you know, so, or even this here, you know, and then come back up. It just doesn't feel like it. It doesn't look like it, you know, so, and usually then it's also not happening, you know, so because this, in my opinion, of course, they can do it. You know, maybe if a market maker is watching me and looking at me like, I'm going to show you, hold my beer, you know, so it's pushing it down. It can happen, you know, so, but it's highly unlikely that we are going to see this. So, but here now, this area of liquidity can now be taken out because we grabbed this morning. Oh, come back. Do I get it back? Yes, I will get it back. It's okay. So then the liquidation heat map. Let's see what we are seeing here. Yeah, here. So we haven't touched yet $92,800. There's right now the most concentrated area with short liquidations. We have eaten into liquidity sitting below us, as I said, but you see here, there it's going to stop $89,400, and in the worst case, going down here to like $88,200. And below that, there's not a lot of liquidity that has built up over the last 24 hours, which makes it, again, highly probable that we are, in the worst case, getting a big bounce from there. It could be even that we just see a quick wick to the downside, a really quick one, so that lasts like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, so 10 minutes, quick down, back up, continuation. So now I want to have a look in the chat. I need to pop out the chat. I forgot to do this earlier. Oh, 275 people here. Amazing, guys, amazing. And slap the like button, guys, that even more people are able to see the stream. So do me that favor. Let me pop out the chat. So there. I want to see what's going on here. So, oh, Mark. I like that. I like that from Kiev. I need to come back to Kiev, man. I miss Kiev so much, So I don't care. Electricity, no electricity. I have 2 echo flows in my apartment, So, and I also don't care that it's cold right now in Kiev. I rather be in Kiev than here, man. So, now, sorry, guys. If you are struggling right now with deciding where you should open a trade for Bitcoin, you have seen where I have taken a trade. So here for you, if you think, okay, we're kind of a little bit in no man's land, then just wait for a reclaim of the 0.5 level here at $90,000. Or if we come down to $89,200, then also from here you can open a trade and trade then into the golden ratio all the way up here. And you use here the demand area as a stop loss. So slightly into the demand area, not just on top of it, because that can easily get tapped. So you want to put it a little bit into that demand area here. So you see the upside is 8.61% from $89,200 against the 1.5% stop loss. So this is definitely worth taking, So and also on Bybit, you still get a guaranteed $500 airdrop position if you deposit $100, guys, for any of these coins that I mentioned here. And right now we are getting to the part of the countdown where you really need to act, because tomorrow it's less than 30 days, less than 30 days. And I believe for this year, I will not get it again. And next year, I don't know yet. They did not tell me yet when it's coming back. So do it now and build your positions, especially on the altcoins that I'm going to show you that are part here of that list, because they are ready to explode, guys. You have seen with the last 2 days, the last 6 coins that I have given, out of all the coins that I've given, 6, 7 coins, they absolutely ripped to the upside. And some of them were here in that list. So make sure that you go to Bybit, sign up the deposit $100 and claim the $500 airdrop position, because you can keep all the profits that you make from this single position. Now, when we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, the dominance is dropping. That is the exact reason why we see the altcoins not getting wrecked in this move to the downside currently. So, which is of course something that we love to see, so that we can hold our altcoins like a breeze in the wind. We can just hold them while Bitcoin is dropping, because they are not really going down that much, So, and I was waiting for that moment a long time, a long time that we get to this point again where Bitcoin drops like $2,000, or 5%, and the altcoins drop like 4%, 3%, 2%, while Bitcoin is falling, because the dominance is falling at the same time. The total free market cap is still fighting with the $36 billion level here. I think we need some consolidation along that level before we break it. We had now 3 attempts over the last 3 days to try to get above it. I think we need a couple more days. I think really we need a couple more days. If we are getting really, really lucky, then tomorrow we break above here with 1 candle, but then expect that we get a pullback and consolidate above that level before we start and move here back to the upside. Now, when we look at Ethereum, that falling wedge pattern on the daily chart looks like it's soon ready to pop. You see here the stochastic is also shaping up in away that we're getting by today or tomorrow a buy signal here. The RSI is slightly pointing up. The MACD is about to bounce off of the signal line here with the trend line. And we only need to reclaim the 0.5 level here to confirm that. So once we are above that level, we should get a nice move here to the upside in direction of $4,000. So for that falling wedge pattern or bull pennant, some people would argue this is a bull pennant. So if it would be a bull pennant, it would be a massive one. So then kind of like this, that would bring us to $3,783. If we treat it as a falling wedge, then the top of the wedge is the target, $3,447. Ethereum is definitely underperforming. It's definitely underperforming, but it will catch up. Look what happened with Solana. Nobody thought a couple of weeks ago that Solana is going to rip here to the upside because it was consolidating below $200 for such a long time and was not able to touch $200. And once it did, it started flying. So with Ethereum, it's the same thing, guys. The exact same thing with Ethereum. Once it starts to break above $3,400, it starts flying, guys. Once it stays above there. The same with Solana. So here, Solana, your next trade setup is here from $243 into a new all-time high, close to $300, $294.46, or on the lower end, $281. So it doesn't. So you see here, there's a 5% difference in that move. In terms of the stop loss, it doesn't really matter, so you can trade this into $281, and from there you're going to decide, you decide for yourself if you want to hold it a little bit higher while you have a stop loss and profit, or if you close it at 281 and not risking to maximize profits here. So here with Solana on the lower time frames also about to, let me see this again. But I think we're bottoming out here, guys. No, so that looks like we're topping out. But on the 1 hourly, I think, yeah. So on the 1 hourly, you see there also stochastic bottoming out on the bottom. The RSI is neutral. The MACD a little bit bearish, but not too much. And we are still riding the EMA ribbon here on the 1 hourly chart. So, but I think the 12 hourly was looking. Yeah, 12 hourly looks still good. I knew there was one higher time frame that still looks good. Here, only problem is the RSI is turning around a little bit, but even if we would come back down here, like to $230, I believe from there we gain momentum again to push higher. So, so you have two ways to enter this. Either when we come back down to $230, you can enter there, you can set a limit order there, or you wait for a break above $243 and then you enter from there. So whatever comes first, that's where you enter this. Then let's have a look here on Alpha X. So now my trades don't look so good oh, no, it's actually okay. So, but my Sui trade was earlier up over $100. I think I'm up here on this account now $800 or something. $817. I was $100 higher earlier, close to the $1,000 mark. So what I'm going to do here is, once this account hits $1,000, I'm going to close all the trades that I have here and start some new trades. So I'm going to post them. I at least gonna try to post them in Telegram. Sometimes it happens so fast and then coins are moving that I cannot post everything. But if I am able to do it, then I'm gonna post it in Telegram. There's also a link in the description to my new Telegram channel, guys, if you wanna be part of that. Because remember, this is an account that I'm going to run by the end of the year into $50,000 to $100,000 from the small amount that I have in this account right now. So if you want to trade with me together, make the same amount of money, then you need to be in the Telegram channel. And of course, watch every day my videos, because also here live on my videos or streams, I'm opening trades on Alpha X, So if you want to trade on Alpha X, guys, you get $100 just for signing up there. Use the link in the description for that. Plus, if you deposit $100, you also stand a chance to win $500 on Alpha X. And I'm going to give away on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm giving away $500 here on Alpha X. Now, one of the coins that was pumping like crazy today was actually Casper, and that was one of the coins that I was also trading today. So I was trading Casper myself. I was entering a little bit too late. I was entering at like 15 point, I don't know anymore, guys. Where did I enter this? At 15.3 or something. That's where I entered. So I wasn't that much too late to the move, you know. So I think that's where I entered it. And then I got out at 16 point, yeah, here at 16.8. That's where I got out, you know. So so I could have held it a little bit higher, but I didn't want to take that risk. So I got out here because you see here that target area is exactly as expected, big resistance, and that's why we see here this wick currently. But now what's going to happen is that we consolidate a little bit below this, and then we start to move higher. So for that pullback that we are currently seeing, what I would do is, if you see price coming back into that area here, there I would open a position. So that is from 15 cents 0.6 to 16 cents 0.1. That is the range. And then the next target, so let me actually measure this. So let's say we get 16 cents. Let it be 16 cents. 16 cents to 20 cents. So here you go. That is already a 20% move. Now, if you put 5x leverage on that, it's already 100%. But I will target higher. So because once we reach 21 cents, afterwards, we start breaking into new all-time highs. So, and then what you want to do is you want to see how high can we go. So in there, 27 cents. But I would actually target here 40 cents. So this is a long-term trade, guys. Don't mistake that with like a day or an intraday trade. You know, so this is a long-term trade. 137% if once we are hitting here the 2.618. So and I think Casper can actually go much higher in this bull run. So this just let it be over the next 2-3 months, maybe faster, where we are going to hit this once we break above the 20 cent level. So but this is what I'm targeting for that trade. Now, when we're going into ZRX, what did I tell you guys yesterday? Break the green line and we're gonna fly to the upside. This is exactly what's happening here right now. Now, once we break in the 44 cent level, you're gonna see that we are moving then really quick into 54, and from 54 into 62, and then we are really close to $1 again for ZRX. Currently, there is enough momentum left to go higher for ZRX. When you look at the RSI is at 66% currently. This can still pump for another 2, 3, potentially even 4 days before this is turning around. So, but also here I would look on the shorter time frames for an entry, because you look on the 1 hourly, we are ready to pull back. On the 4 hourly, not really. There's still a little bit of momentum left, but the 1 hourly is telling me we are pulling back. So here, if you're looking for an entry, I would split my position into 2 different orders. I would put one limit order here at around 41 cents and the other one at 38 cents 0.5. That's where I would set my limit orders. So because this 41 cent limit order, I'm pretty sure you get filled there. And then you have still the other one down here to make sure if we drop a little bit lower that you also get filled there. And I don't believe that we drop below 38 cents 0.5. From there we get the reversal, start moving to the upside, and you start to be in profit once we get past the 40 cent mark. And that's how I would trade this. Then the next one, Theta. So Theta is about to rip here to the upside. The only thing that's missing is a move above $1.63. I'm gonna explain it again. It's many coins, most of the coins are having this kind of setup if they are longer around than one cycle. So because you see here that $1.63 level was the level, once we broke it, that led to the all-time high in Theta all the way up here at $3.80 approximately. And when we broke it down here again, and it turned into resistance over here, over there, massive resistance. We retested it here a couple days ago. Now we are going for it again, and this time it will break. Once we get above it, it's going to break, and then theta starts to fly. Here theta also, look at these candles here on this side. This can fly really quick to the upside. Hey, du olle Zippe. One of my friends is in the chat. Du oller stalker. So, and at the level that I'm looking at, once that is starting to fly, the first one is all the way up here, $3.10. I don't care about that small area down here. I believe this will fly straight to $3.10 really quickly, which is an 88.7% move. Of course, that will again not happen in one single day, even though I have seen, I think I've seen a move like this with theta in the past, couple of years ago. But right now, I'm not expecting it. If it's going to happen, nice, but I'm not banking on it. On the weekly chart, I think there is actually, yeah, so on the weekly chart, momentum is going absolutely crazy. So now the other one is Tezos. Tezos is also one of the older coins. And if you paid attention over the last couple of days, all the old coins, the so-called dinosaur coins, are the coins that are moving. Look at this pump here today on Tezos. So here, same thing. Here we are already slightly above that level, that dashed line here. If we close today above that dashed line, expect that we are flying here into over $1. And then you're going to see a move like in XRP where we go here straight to $1.30. So from current levels into $1.30 alone, this alone is already like a 47% move to the upside. So, but the real target that I'm looking out for is all the way up here at $1.61. At the, no, it was not the all-time high. So this is not the all-time high, but this is the next imminent level that I'm looking at, because I remember Tezos was at one point over $5. So it's not even close to its all-time high by moving higher here. Then Algo was flying today. We spoke yesterday about this. Here I just want to see a close above 19.5 cents. When we get this close, then also here most likely we just go a little bit sideways for a while before we move here then past 23 cents 75, and from there we are also keep flying to the upside. So here, if you're looking for an entry, you might get another attempt at 19 cents 0.5 where you can enter. If you're not getting it, then let's go to the 1 hourly chart. Then it will be 20 cents. So I think a pullback to 20 cents is definitely given. If we get a little bit lower, you can add to that position, but afterwards it starts to fly. Okay. I was just thinking about what one guy wrote here in Russian. What indicator I'm using. Now I have to think about this. Какой индикатор? Наружу и зеленый или what? I forgot what green means in Russian. So, but he will write it to me. So now, next coin, Polkadot, also one that's going to fly really soon. Here, I'm waiting for a break of $6.50. So once we are breaking $6.50, it will start flying also to the upside here. Two ways how you can trade this currently: pull back to $5.50 or a pullback to the 9 moving average here on the daily chart. These are the levels where you want to enter from, unless we start to break here above $6. That's the other level where you can enter from. So either market buy above $6 or limit orders at $5.50 and $5.35. So and here, let me see. So and then upside, let's talk about the upside. Where is it? So here, the range. Let's say we get $5.50. So we start flying once we break here. $6.67 currently. So, but here the next first level that I'm looking at for taking profit on Polkadot is all the way up here at $9.11 at 65% more or less. The next one is Telegram. Telegram only needs to stay above that downward sloping trend line here. It's really annoying. Once we stay above it, it will start flying, guys, really quickly. You're gonna see it. So here on the higher time frames, we are not. Oh, we're looking kind of okay. It's not just stochastic because we go here kind of sideways for a while. But the RSI looks fine. There's momentum to the upside. And the MACD is also just wobbling around here in terms of continuation. Japonio. This is an indicator from MDX Algo. So I think there's also in the description a link to the MDX Algo suite. If you want the same indicators that I'm using, use the link. You get 20% discount with that link to buy these indicators. You know, so and it's a monthly payment. You see here, MDX Auto Charting Tool. That's the name of it. You can only use it if you buy it. So I pay every month for it. Then the other one is Phantom. So Phantom needs to reclaim today the golden ratio here at 70 cents roughly. If we do that, then also here we just need to break off this downward sloping trend line to start flying. Once we come back into the golden ratio, I would open a position if I would not have one already. You know, so I have a decent one already. So, but also here, if we reclaim the golden ratio, the stochastic RSI will turn around. The RSI is already getting ready for continuation, and this is a ticking time bomb, guys. You know, so let me explain you why. There's some news coming out next month, so we are just 2 weeks away from that. Next month there is the Sonic upgrade for Phantom coming, and that will lead, in my opinion, to a run past $1. It will run past $1. So you want to hold some trades for 2-3 weeks, even if they run in a loss for a month. I don't really care. Let it run a month in a loss, you know. So, and I rack up some funding fees, you know. Let me rack up $1,000 in funding fees. Once this is breaking out to $1, do you think they really care about the $1,000 that I paid in funding fees? When I make like, I don't know, let me actually check. So if I go into my Phantom position, so you see I'm $9,000 here right now in a loss. I don't care. So if this goes to $1, I make $66,000. So maybe I spend $1,000 in funding fees. It's still $65,000 profit. I don't care. I don't care. This is the reason why I hold positions, even though they're running here in a loss like that, because I can wait. I can wait 2 weeks. I can wait 3 weeks for them to explode. So, and Phantom is definitely one of them. So now the next one is ICP. ICP retests currently the golden ratio here, and that is for me definitely worth a buy. I will actually buy on ZoomX ICP right now. I will not go crazy, not too crazy, you know. So I will not go too crazy, and also isolated. I don't want cross leverage on this. So, but we're gonna enter here. We're gonna enter here with like $20,000. Yeah, that's okay. So now I have also an ICP position, and here my target is $14.90. So I also gonna go now and add this target here. Oh, I over leveraged myself a little bit. I didn't want to trade with 10x, but okay. In the worst case, I have to add to that position. So, but you see here on 10x, $138,000. $138,000 if I hold this into $14.90 with $20,000. A $20,000 position will lead to $138,000 profit, 7x my money on 10x leverage, which is insane. So, and here, yeah, the 4 hourly is completely bottoming out. and we are bouncing off the golden ratio. This is going to fly, guys. This is flying really soon. The next one is Pendle. Pendle here also just below the golden ratio. Once we are bouncing back into this and break this downward sloping, this downward sloping trend line here, it starts flying to the upside. So here, as soon as we are within that golden ratio again, you can start buy and open a position. Then you are slightly below the downward sloping trend line and can take advantage of that break before it's actually happening. So a lot of traders say, don't do this, don't buy before the break, you know. So no, you can do this. You just need to have your stop losses in the right place. And I would set a stop loss at that point here at $4.96, here at these lows. Set them at these lows and you should be fine. So if it's not breaking out and it really turns against you, okay, you take the stop loss, that's fine, you know. So then you wait that we are forming another bottom where you can enter, and then you do this again, you know. So even if it happens 2 times, the third time it's going to break, you know. So we are really close to that break here. Then Elrond, easy trade. Just wait for this downward sloping trend line to break here. I would actually, right now, it's not the worst moment to enter as long as we stay above that dotted line here. Wait for the daily close. If we at the daily close still above $29, I would enter this already right now. Again, this can also pump out of nowhere up straight to $40. You know, so that's a 30% move. I have seen stuff like that, you know, in bull runs, because Elrond had not a proper run yet like some other coins. So the next one is Rune. Rune is right now here in a big support zone where I would also look to actually buy. I will also buy now Rune. Let me just check for hourly chart, but yeah, I might jump the gun here a little bit for Rune. Oh, you see here my ICP already printing money. Everything is printing money already. So you could have taken a trade with me. You know, I hope some of you guys did. And you would sit in the money right now. So here, Rune, the next one. So here, I will be not so stupid and forget to change the leverage. So here, another 20K on that. Whoops. There we go. So now I have also Rune position. And here my take profit on Rune, my take profit is $7.37, because here's the Fibonacci extension level. There is where I'm gonna take profit on this trade. And until then I let this run. So $7.37. And this is another $41,000 that I'm going to make here on this trade. What is this? So now, I hope that some of you guys took advantage of to sign up on ZoomX. So here, you see, here's the chat. I'll just put this over here so that I can go quick here over to ZoomX to have a look if some of you guys were actually signing up right now. Oh, some of you guys did. So some of you guys did, I see it. But I don't see deposits, guys. I don't see that you deposited. So for today, it will then stay by the people that I have on the list. Let me pull this over here. So random number generator. I need this over here. Oh, and I need to do this here quick. So 1 second, guys. And then I'm gonna pull a winner. So today we're pulling from 30 to 77. Let's see who's the winner. 30, 77. $500 go to number 57. 350795211. So if you are the lucky winner, send an email to info@amcrypto.us and my team will sort you out. Will most likely take only 24 hours. You find the $500 in the rewards hub. Please, guys, don't send me an email and ask me, I did not get the $500. Where is it? It's in the rewards hub. You need to claim it there, guys. It's not complicated. So I'll go back now to our stream. Now I need my chat window again that I lost. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, this is from yesterday. So I need this one here. Yes, there we go. There we go. Guys, if you were not in it today, it's fine. You know, you're going to be in it next weekend, you know, so don't worry. So you see, there's not a lot of people on the list in general, so you have statistically still a high chance to win here. So don't worry about that. I think there might be I need to talk to ZoomX about this. I don't see immediately deposits when they are happening. There might be, for some reason, a delay, you know, so I'm gonna ask them about this because it's also annoying to me. So I'm way shorter off than yesterday with my stream. So I'm gonna stick around here for another 5 minutes. So give me 2 charts, guys, and only write once. Only write once, guys. You can write one coin. If I see somebody writing twice the same coin, I will not talk about this coin, you know. So give me some coins, guys. Here's almost 300 people currently on the stream. Give me some coins, and when I see a coin twice from 2 different people mentioned, that's the coin that I'm charting. I'm waiting. If I not have already a chart for this coin, you know, maybe I have. Maybe I have. I spoke about FDM. So FDM is something you can go back. You can go back and check. I spoke about FDM. Is Honk a coin? Okay, Cardano is number 1. Cardano is number 1. And give me another one. Titscoin. No, Titscoin is a meme coin. I'm not talking about meme coin. So until I see here another coin popping up, let's talk about Cardano. I think I still have a Cardano chart here somewhere. Really long time ago. Yeah, look at these dates when I had the last time a Cardano chart. Let's try this one here. Let's see. We might have a... Okay, so it's Cardano and Zai that I'm talking about. So let me go here into Cardano. I think I have Cardano here on the list. Just need to check. I think it's here somewhere on my list. Is it not? No, I have to go to this list because it's here. There we go. Oh, I have not charted anything here. Crazy. What is with... I know why. Still nothing. Oh, wow. Okay. No problem. No problem. So here, let's have a look. We were also higher. Yeah, I remember that. So here, technically, Cardano is at a good level for an investment entry, you know, so not for degen high leverage guys, you know, so this is a level not for degen high leverage, but investment entry. So if you want to make 4, 5, 6, 7x on Cardano, then this is a good entry where you can just market buy on spot and just hold it into past $3. So this is a really easy 4x trade here over the next couple of weeks. If you want to trade this on leverage, I need to have a look here, closer look. So here on the 4-hourly chart, I see a bull flag. I would wait that this bull flag is breaking if you want to trade with leverage. So once this bull flag is breaking, there's your trade. Break 75 cents, 0.3, and you can enter this. And your bull flag target is all the way up here at $1.03 approximately. So now that might be in alignment with an extension level. Let's see. Yeah, look, this goes straight into the Fibonacci extensions. So there's definitely, for a short-term trade, that's where you want to take profit, guys. That's where you want to take money off the table, or at least set your stop loss slightly below the golden ratio for continuation into higher levels. So that's how I would trade this. And so then Zai, I know that I don't have. Maybe I have. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. So copy. So let me see. Do I have some TA on Zai? I might. Yeah, I have. So here that falling wedge pattern that I given a while back. So here the technical. So the target is almost reached of this trade setup. Currently on the daily chart, still looks like a little bit. Yeah, there we pull back a little bit more. So, but we are also in a range where I would start building a new position. So as long as we are holding above 50 cents, I would open from here positions into higher levels, because you see here again, we have here again that huge support resistance flip area that we are currently in. Once we are breaking above 52 cents point 3, Zai will start flying to the upside. So here definitely good setup, and I would be targeting what I would be targeting. Oh, here, there we go already. Yeah, 91 cents would be the target. Again, another 84% move to the upside from current levels. And so this is the trade on Zai. And look here, this is so clean, guys. You know, you cannot get stuff like this cleaner. And this is across all major altcoins. You know, that you see this kind of setup where you see here this line here being support in the past, then it breaks support, becomes resistance over here. Then it tries to break resistance. Once it starts to break, it's going to fly to the upside, straight to 74 cents. And once it reclaims that area, it keeps flying to 92 cents. So guys, that's it for today, for the stream. Thank you so much here once again. We had amazing views here. I really appreciate everybody that has tuned in. And don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I see you with more